Will the Bengals keep their playoff hopes alive with a win over the Chargers on Sunday Night Football? Here are 5 things to watch for, plus a prediction for the primetime matchup. Hi again, everyone, and welcome into Cincinnati Bengals Talk. I'm James Rapien of BengalsTalk.com. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and make sure you join the 48,000 plus Bengals fans that watch this channel, that subscribe to this channel. And yes, we will be there Sunday Night Football. It is Bengals, it is Chargers, and boy, oh boy, is it huge. The Bengals have nearly a 50% chance of making the playoffs if they win Sunday, according to multiple models. PFF has 47%, NFL.com 42%. Point is they would vault up chance-wise to make the playoffs. Those chances would plummet to just 16% if they lose and fall to 4-7. And I got to be honest, in today's video brought to you by BetUS, I kind of am going to ball up the playoff hopes and throw them in the trash can if that's the case. And so that's what I'm looking for this week is if you're fighting for your playoff lives, well, then you need to be desperate, the more desperate team. And so will the Bengals be the more desperate team? That's number one, is play with desperation. Play with that mindset, that mentality that your season is on the line, that every day that you spent this offseason training, that every day that you spent in training camp, every single practice, every single game leading up to this point, well, your season is on the line. Because if they play like their season is on the line, they will be in good position. Number two, and I talked about this on this week's episode of Enter the Jungle. It's something, and check that out every single Tuesday at 8 Eastern. Check out this week's episode if you haven't. But they need to be more physical. They were not more physical than the Baltimore Ravens on Thursday Night Football. That matters. I don't want to see Joe Burrow taking a late hit and then no one challenging it. I don't want to see them getting blown off the ball or not getting pressure or not finding ways to make tackles, the basic things. A physical team makes a tackle and doesn't allow a wide receiver to skate down the sideline for an 84-yard touchdown. Desperation, physicality. Those are the 2 things I need to see from this team. If they play with those things, I do think that they have the talent to win this game. I have 3 more things I'm watching for and then a prediction, but we'll get to those things coming up next. Today's show is brought to you by BetUS. They have the fastest payouts in the industry. And right now, if you use code YouTube150, you'll get a 150% bonus on your first deposit and then a 125% bonus on your next 2 deposits up to $2,000. All you have to do is go to BetUS.com, use code YouTube150. Right now, the Bengals are 1-point underdogs against the Chargers this week. So if you like the Bengals, if you like Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase to go there and beat Justin Herbert, and beat Harbaugh and beat a really talented Chargers team, a quality Chargers team, well, you can get in on the action right now with BetUS. You can take advantage of their live wagering on all major games as well. And did you know that BetUS can give you your very own account manager? All you have to do is go to BetUS.com today and sign up with code YouTube150, and you'll get a 150% bonus on your first deposit. All right, the third thing I'm watching for is pretty simple. Can Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and maybe T. Higgins continue what they've done over the past couple of weeks? Joe Burrow has been insane. Jamar Chase has been insane. You've seen the numbers. And whether it's Jamar Chase leading the NFL in receptions, yards, and touchdowns, whether it's Joe Burrow leading the NFL in passing yards, playing at an elite level, just dominating, can they do it against the Chargers defense that has not allowed 20-plus points this year? It's huge. The Joe and Jamar show has been awesome. It hasn't necessarily led to wins. If they play like they did against Baltimore, I think they win on Sunday. I also think it's really, really hard to replicate that. And now you're going up against the NFL's number 1 scoring defense, a defense that hasn't given up 20 points in a game. Something's got to give. I'm really excited to see it, and I'm watching for Joe, Jamar, and any of these other offensive pieces. And that's number 4. Will the real third option please stand up? Will the real third option please stand up? Let's say they have T. Higgins. Let's say they have Jamar Chase. Okay. Chase Brown in the backfield. All right, but you need a third passing option. Is it Jermaine Burton? Is it Andre Yosevach? Charlie Jones is nicked up, so I don't think it's going to be him. Is it the new guy that they added last week, Isaiah Williams, who Jamar Chase praised, by the way, which I thought was interesting when I asked about him. The point is, someone's got to step up and make a play. Maybe it's Mike Gesicki. We've seen him do that at times this year. But someone's going to have to step up, make big plays, even if Jamar is playing at a high level and Joe is and T. Higgins is out there. T. Higgins, if he's out there, will not be 100%. And he was limited on Wednesday and Thursday. As of now, I don't know if he's good to go yet. We'll see. But that's number 4. In number 5, the defense. The defense. I'm looking at you. Can we get a pass rush? I'm looking at the pass rush. Find a way. Obviously, you have to stop the run. We say that every week. We've said that every week, and they've gotten gradually better at that this year. What they have gotten worse at, it feels like, and continue to be bad at, is tackling, and the pass rush is just non-existent. And so those are 2 things that have to happen, but the pass rush, I need you to generate some pressure on Justin Herbert. I need you to make Justin Herbert uncomfortable. Find a way to do that. Those are the 5 things I'm watching for. It's prediction time here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk, and for me, you back Joe Burrow, you back Jamar Chase into a corner, and I think they're going to continue to play at a high level. And I think they're going to make 1 more play or 2 more plays than the Chargers. The Chargers have the coaching edge, I think, right now. They know who they are as a team. On offense, on defense, they know who they are. And that is very, very powerful. The Bengals are searching on defense. On offense, I think the Bengals know who they are to a degree, and they're really explosive. It's also just a few guys carrying a huge burden of the responsibility of the load. So will that work? I do think it works. I think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase make 1 more play and get it done. The Bengals get to 27 points on the road in Los Angeles against a defense that hasn't given up 20 all year, and they win 27-24. They find a way to win, keep their season alive, get to 5-6, and go into the bye on a high note. It's much needed. We'll see if the Bengals can get it done. I just think the way Jamar and the way Joe are playing, they're really high-end levels right now. I mean, in not just like in this year's NFL, like in NFL history through 10 games. So if they continue that, I think they have a real shot here to make a run, and that's why I'm picking them to beat the Chargers. If they lose, man, it is going to be a dark day for the 2024 Cincinnati Bengals. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, get to BetUS, and support our sponsor. For Andrew Fox-Miller, I'm James Rapien. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you after the game right here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk.